Hi everyone, we're back to do some awesome yoga, getting flexible during this new year and becoming just healthier and happier. So let's start with our yoga. Bring the soles of your feet together, bring your palms together at heart center. So this is a slow flow yoga, kind of edging on very basic for people who are just starting out or who just like doing a nice slow flow. And we'll start with our breath. So you can take your hands, so you can leave them where they are, or you can place them palms up on your knees and wherever they're most comfortable. Let's start to pay attention to your breath. Just noticing where you are. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Making each breath just a little bit longer than the last until your full breath is 2 to 3 times longer than your normal breath. Knowing that yoga is all about the breath. Bring yourself to a calm feeling within yourself. And then bring the lips together and start breathing in and out through your nose. And notice how the tummy moves, how the muscles contract and then relax. And as you inhale, filling up the tummy, the lower lungs, the upper lungs, all the way up to the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back and exhale in reverse until that tummy or belly button moves a little bit closer to the spine. And then as you inhale, let's bring the arms out to the sides. Let's wiggle your fingers here. And then bring the right hand down and the left hand up. Gazing up toward the left fingers. Beautiful. Softening through the right shoulder. And then as you inhale, just come back to center. Wiggle the fingers. And then bring that left hand down and the right hand up. Gazing past the right fingers. As you exhale, bring both hands out to the side once again to center. Just feeling the body right in between the arms, lengthening that spine, pressing the soles of the feet together, bringing alignment to your whole body. And then as you do that, slowly bring the hands up overhead and connect them. Gazing up toward those fingers. Beautiful. Again, feel the alignment of the spine throughout your body. And then as you exhale, let's fold forward, reaching for your toes. Don't have to get there. Yeah. And as long as you reach for them, keep the spine nice and straight here, gazing past the toes. And as you inhale, come up to center and then straighten out the left leg and bring the right sole of your foot into your left calf or thigh. Inhale the arms up overhead, gaze up. And as you exhale, folding forward, reaching for that left toe. Keeping the spine nice and straight. Letting those sit bones press into the mat. Pushing your heel forward on the left foot. Nice. Nice stretch along that left hamstring. As you inhale, come all the way up to seated. Bring the palms together at heart center. And then release that right leg. And let's just wiggle the legs. And then bring the left foot, sole of the foot, into the right calf or thigh, wherever it's most comfortable. Push that right heel forward. Inhale, the arms come up overhead, gaze up. As you exhale, fold forward, reaching for those right toes. Again, let's keep the back nice and straight. Press the sit bones down. Push your right heel forward. Good. And breathe. Notice that stretch along the whole bottom of your leg, right leg. Beautiful. And then as you inhale, come all the way up to center, straighten out the left leg, and let's wiggle the legs up. Yeah. And let's cross your legs in front of you and come into a tabletop pose on your hands and knees. Your wrists here are right underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hip bones. Let's breathe deeply here. We'll do a few cows and cats. Inhale, the head and the hips come up. Exhale, rounding the back and gazing behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. And back into tabletop pose. Let's wiggle the hips from side to side. Just notice how that feels. Good. And then we'll do a spinal balance here. So inhale, the right arm comes out in front of you. Thumb is up, reaching for those fingers forward. As you inhale the next time, bring the left leg out behind you. Press that heel back. Keeping the core nice and strong here. As you exhale, let's bring your right elbow towards your left knee and gaze behind you. Inhale it back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale, touch. Inhale, forward. Exhale, touch. Oops. And inhale, forward. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Take the right foot and bring it off of the mat. And then inhale, the left arm comes up. Gaze up toward those left fingers. As you exhale, bring that left arm over the left ear. and breathe. On your next exhale, let's bend that left knee and bring your left hand to your left foot or ankle. If it's hard for you to connect there, then you can grab a strap and put it around your ankle and hold on to the strap. And just do a little hug tug here as you push the foot out, the hand in, just nice and gentle. You need to break any bones doing it, just nice and gentle to stretch that left quad. Beautiful. As you exhale, let's release and come back into a tabletop pose. And do a couple of cows and cats. Beautiful. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Ready? Let's come into tabletop pose. Inhale, the left arm comes forward. On your next inhale, that right leg comes out behind you. Gaze down. Keep that spine nice and straight. And then as you exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee and gaze behind you. Inhale it back up. Exhale, touch. Inhale it back out. Exhale, touch. Inhale it back out. Exhale, that left hand comes back down. Take the left foot and bring it off of your mat like your little kickstand. And inhale, the right arm comes up toward the ceiling. Gazing up toward those right fingers. As you exhale, bring that right arm over the right ear, extending the fingertips forward toward the front of your mat. Nice long stretch along the whole right side of your body. As you exhale, bend that right knee and then bring your right hand towards your right foot or take a strap and loop it around the right foot. Press the foot out, the hand in for a nice hug, tug. You're going to feel a stretch in the right quad, front of your right thigh. Stretching the fascia around that muscle. As you exhale, release and bring the right hand and the right knee down. Doing a couple of cats and cows here. And when you're ready, let's bring the knees apart, the toes together, and come into a child's pose. So reach those hips back toward your heels. Bring the forehead down. Stretch your palms out in front of you. And breathe. Nice relaxing pose. It's a good pose to do if you feel like you need to rest at any time during your practice. Inhale, come all the way back up. And let's just extend our legs here and come into a plank pose, top of your push-up. And you can have your knees down or up here, depending on the strength of your core. So if you're just starting, maybe you have your knees down. It's okay. Beautiful. Let's engage our bandhas here. Uddiyana bandha, the abdominal muscles, kind of like holding your tummy in when you're putting on a tight pair of pants. And mula bandha, pelvic and bladder muscles. Those are the muscles you would hold if you had to go to the bathroom and you're driving and you have to wait for the next rest stop. There you go. As you exhale, let's bend your elbows, bring the knees down, come down to the bottom of your push-up. Point your toes, and then inhale, gaze, straighten out the arms and gaze forward for up dog. Yeah, so your back has a little bit of a tilt here. You're gazing forward and your toes are pointed. As you exhale, curl the toes under and push the hips up. Press the hips back as you press the hands down and forward. And then we'll do a little walking of the dog by bending alternate knees and elbows. Yeah. Stretching out the hamstrings just a little bit more. Yeah, good. Maybe you turn your head from side to side as you do this. And then slowly straighten everything out and bring the heels down. Gaze behind you. Let that head fall between your hands. Soften the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. Breathe. As you inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float your feet up to your hands for a nice forward fold. Gaze behind you. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Arms overhead, gazing up. As you exhale, coming to Samastitihi. Palms are together at heart center, pressing the feet down. Heels are slightly apart. Engage the thighs, the glutes, the bandhas. Lengthen that spine. Roll the shoulders back and gaze forward. Beautiful. Inhale, the arms come up overhead, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, gaze behind you. So we just did a sun salutation, and we're going to do another one. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back. Coming into your plank pose. So these three poses are called Chaturanga Dandasana, or some people call it Vinyasa. So bring the knees down, point the toes, bend the elbows, come down to the bottom of your push-up, keeping your elbows in towards your sides. Inhale to up dog, gaze forward, straighten the arms. Exhale to down dog. Beautiful, you're doing great. And now here in down dog, let's make sure your feet are nice and wide apart. Heels moving toward the mat or on the mat. Yeah. Push those hips back. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float your feet up to your hands. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. I'm going to add on a little bit here. So keeping that left hand down, inhale, the right arm comes up, gaze up. Left knee is probably a little bent here. Exhale, the right hand comes down. Inhale, the left arm comes up, and now the right knee bends as you gaze up toward the left fingers. Exhale, that left hand comes down. Inhale, halfway up again. Exhale, fold. Head hang. Inhale, all the way up to standing, arms overhead, gaze up. Exhale to Samastiti. So that was another sun salutation with a little addition there. And we're going to add a warrior one now. So let's bring that left foot back. Bend the right knee so it's right over your right heel. Take hands on your hips and swivel the hips so that belly button is facing forward. And then inhale the arms up overhead. Gaze up. Press outer edge of the left foot into the mat. And breathe. Good. As you exhale, let's bring those hands behind you and clasp them. Inhale. Gaze up, bring the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, fold forward for humble warrior. Bring the hands up and overhead. Let the head hang. As you exhale, bring both hands around that right foot. And then inhale the right arm up for dragonfly. Gaze up toward the right fingers. Beautiful. Exhale, that right hand comes down. Right foot meets the left. And slowly go through your Chaturanga Dandasana. Down to the bottom of your push-up. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, curl the toes under and come right into down dog. So if you don't want to do that whole Chaturanga Dandasana every time, you can just go straight to down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float your feet up to your hands. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bring that left hand down to the mat. Bend the left knee and the right arm comes up. Gaze up toward the right fingers. Exhale, that right hand comes down, bend the right knee, and inhale, the left arm comes up. Gaze up toward the left fingers. Exhale, that left hand comes down. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Gaze up. As you exhale, coming to Samastiti. Take a deep breath. Good. As you exhale, let's bring the right foot back, coming into warrior one. Right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Left knee is bent, right, so that the knee is right over your left heel. And then take the hips, swivel them so your belly button is facing forward. Inhale the arms up overhead. Gaze up. Warrior one. As you exhale, bring the hands behind you and clasp them. Inhale, gaze up, bring the shoulder blades together. And then as you exhale, fold forward, bring the hands up overhead and gaze behind you. Humble warrior. As you exhale, let's release your hands and bring them around your left foot. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Press the right hand down. Inhale the left arm up. Gaze up toward the left fingers for dragonfly. As you exhale, that left hand comes down. Left foot meets the right. Slowly bring the knees down, point the toes down to the bottom of the push-up. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Very nice. Push those hips back. Engage your abundance. Soften through the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. So we're going to change it up a little bit. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hips toward the right. Turn your right foot in right ankle in one direction, and then turn in the opposite direction. Inhale, that right leg comes back up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale it back up. Exhale, right foot comes in between the hands. Left foot, 45-degree angle. We're going to come back into that warrior one. Yeah, we've done this before. Arms come up overhead. Gaze up. Reach and stretch. As you exhale, bring the hands behind you and clasp them. Shoulder blades come together. Gaze up. Exhale. Fold forward. Straighten out those arms as you do this. And bring the hands up overhead as you gaze behind you. Breathe. Engage abundance. Nice. As you exhale, bring the hands around your right foot for a runner's lunge. Come on to the ball of the left foot. Yeah. Press that left hand down. Inhale the right arm up. Gaze up toward the right fingers. Beautiful. Exhale, that left hand comes down. Again, we're going to change this up a little bit. So make sure that your right foot is a little bit farther over here to the right because we're going to come into crescent pose. So the feet should be about 6 inches width apart. So like as if you were skiing. Left foot comes back. Right knee bent. Inhale the arms up overhead. Gaze up. Push that left heel back. Nice. Now we're going to do a little whooshing. As you exhale, bring the hands out in front of you. Wish the hands out and then down behind you. Maybe you end up gazing behind. And then inhale it back up. Exhale down. Inhale it back up. Notice the muscles working in both legs to keep you balanced. And if you can only do it one time, that's fine. We're going to try to do it 3 times. This is our third. Very good. Inhale all the way back up. As you exhale, bring the hands out to the sides. Inhale back up. Exhale down to the sides. And inhale back up. Now this time we're going to bend that left knee and bring the hands down to the sides. Inhale back up. Beautiful. Exhale, bring the hands down around that right foot. Gaze forward, push the left heel back. Exhale, bring the right foot to meet the left. So here we're going to go through the Chaturanga Dandasana, or you can just meet us in down dog. Your choice. Always have choices when we do anything, but especially in yoga. Beautiful. Well, let's do that on the left side. And that before we take a few nice cleansing breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hips toward the left. Turn your ankle in one direction and then the other. Beautiful. Inhale, that left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale it back up. Exhale, left foot comes in between the hands. Runner's lunge. Plant that right foot down at a 45-degree angle before we come into warrior one. Arms come up overhead, gaze up. Beautiful. As you exhale, bring the hands behind you and clasp them. Shoulder blades come together, gazing up. As you exhale, fold forward, bring the hands up overhead, gaze behind you. As you exhale, release the hands, bring them around your left foot. Come on to the ball of the right foot, push that right heel back for a runner's lunge. Gaze in front of you. As you inhale, that left arm comes up for dragonfly. Gaze up. Exhale, the left hand comes down. And now slowly we're going to come up to crescent. So you might want to move that left foot over to the left a couple of inches so you have a nice balanced base. And then inhale the arms up overhead. Gaze up. Beautiful. As you exhale, bring the hands out in front of you, down and behind for a nice whoosh. Inhale and back up. Remember, you can do this once or twice or 3 times. Exhale, whoosh. Inhale and back up. Exhale, whoosh. Inhale and back up. Exhale, the hands come out to your sides. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back down. Inhale back up. This time we're going to bend that right knee. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Exhale, bring the hands around that left foot. Take a deep breath. And left foot meets the right. Slowly come down all the way to the bottom of your push-up. Point your toes. Inhale to up dog. And this time, let's go to a child's pose. Knees apart, toes together. Forehead comes down to the mat. Stretch your palms out in front of you. And breathe. Just let yourself relax here. When you're ready, come up to tabletop pose. And then let's come all the way to sit down and then bring yourself into a lying position on your mat. Good. Stretch out the legs. Bring the hands out past your head. Yeah. And point the toes for a nice long two-way stretch. Breathe in through the nose. 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through your mouth for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Bring the hands to your sides. Let's bend that right knee and bring it up to your chest. Just give that knee a nice big hug. Yeah, feel that through the glutes. Good. And then as you exhale, bring the right foot down. And let's do that 2 more times. Bring the knee to your chest. Give it a big hug. And then release and bring it down. Inhale, back to your chest. Release and bring it back down. Let's straighten out that right leg. Push the heel forward. Inhale, bend the left knee up to your chest. Place your hands on the shin and bring that knee towards your chest. As you exhale, release, bring that left foot down. Inhale, back to your chest. Nice hug. Yeah. And exhale, release. Inhale, nice hug. Exhale, release. Let's bend both knees and bring both knees to your chest. Good. And just give yourself a nice strong hug, pushing the shins toward the chest. Make sure that your chin is facing forward and not toward the ceiling. And that spine nice and straight. Good. And breathe. Very good. Now release. And bring the feet down. Knees are still bent. Now taking that right ankle and bring it over your left thigh. Yeah. So we're going to do figure four, or this is actually the same as pigeon pose, but it's on your back. So right ankle over your left thigh. Right hand can go to the inner right thigh and gently push it forward. Yeah. So you're opening up that right hip. Now you can leave your left foot down or you can straighten it up. Mm-hmm. Give yourself a little bit more tension or stretching in the outer IT band of your right leg, which is from your knee all the way up to your waist. Beautiful. You can also take both hands and bring them underneath your thigh, which brings the thigh closer to your chest. And again, adds a little bit more of a stretch. If you want, you can bend that left knee and bring your hands around to your shin. Yeah, a little bit more. Good job. So we're doing increments here of stretching. Remember, the name of this flow is becoming flexible. Yes. And then as you exhale, let's bring that left foot down, and then the right foot comes down. I just want you to open up the knees and bring them together. Open up those knees. Yeah, nice butterfly pose, and bring them together. Let's bring the feet a little bit farther out. Bring the soles of your feet together and bring your hands to the inner thighs. There you go. And just do a nice soft press to open up the thighs a little bit more. Breathe deeply. As you inhale, bring the knees together, hands come down to the mat. Press the feet down, and then let's inhale that left leg up toward the ceiling. Bring the left ankle over the right thigh. Take your left hand and bring it to the inner thigh and press forward. So your left foot should be flexed. Yeah, a little cramp there, so I had to stretch out my leg, shake it out a little bit, and I'm back. Mm-hmm. Remember here, we can add to the stretch by bringing the right leg up. We can also bring our hands around that right thigh. Right foot is also flexed, so you're pushing the heel toward the ceiling. You can bring the thigh towards your chest. You can also bend that right knee and bring your hands around to the right shin. A little bit more of a stretch. Good. Keep that shin facing forward. Mm-hmm. And breathe. So anytime you're doing pigeon and you feel uncomfortable doing it facing forward, you can always do it on your back. And then let's release. Bring both feet to the mat. Bring your hands out to the sides. Take a deep breath. Bring the hips over to the left 4 inches. Knees up to your chest and over to the right. Perhaps you gaze toward your left fingers for a spinal twist. Letting go of the breath, the bandhas, the drishti here. Coming back to your organic breath, your natural breath. And then inhale, bring the knees back up. Press the feet down, bring the hips over to the right, about 8 inches. Knees come up to your chest and over to the left. And gaze past your right fingers if your neck allows. As you inhale, bring the knees up, straighten out your spine, and stretch out your legs for Shavasana. Bring the hands to your sides and closing your eyes. Just let yourself go here. So you can stay in your Shavasana, turn this on, put some music on, put a blanket on if you'd like. Just relax for a while. If you want, you can finish this flow with me. As you inhale, bring the knees up to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then bring your knees over toward your favorite side. And just coming into a fetal position here. Renewing your mind, your body, and your spirit. And then slowly come all the way up to a seated position, crossing your legs in front of you, bringing the hands up overhead to seal in your practice. Palms will come together at heart center. May the God-given light and love in me reach out to that same light and love in you. Namaste. We'll see you next time we get together. I hope you enjoyed the practice. If you'd like, leave some comments and subscribe. Thank you.